Hi, my name is Margaret. This is Recipe Amateur Investigator. Today we're going to make a new dessert. It's called Sex in a Pan. Yes, Sex in a Pan. So if you're a chocolate lover, this is the dessert for you. It's going to make you moan with delight. So let's get started. The first thing I already cooked is the crust because it does take about 20 minutes. To make this crust in your mixer, you're going to crush up 1 cup of pecan. You're going to get 1/2 cup of melted butter. You're going to get 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 cup of flour. You're going to mix it in your mixer. You're going to set your oven at 350. You're going to get a 13 by 9 pan like I did. You're going to spread it out and then you're going to make the crust. Now remember, my little trick is if you don't want to get your hands messy, get some wax paper and press it down. Bake it for 20 minutes. And then you're going to let it cool because this has to cool before we make the rest of the dessert, the Sex in a Pan. So let's get started. So the next thing I did, which I already made, I made the pudding. So I got vanilla pudding by Jello, and you just make it the way it did. But instead of it saying, I got 2 boxes because you need 6 ounces, I believe it is. Well, 5.1. So. And one of these boxes is 3.4, so I doubled it because it's a big pan, I thought. Whatever I don't use, I'll leave it and somebody else will eat the pudding. So what I did, it says 2 cups of milk. I did 1.5 cups so I can make it a little bit more thicker and prepare it. I made that, and then I found chocolate by Godiva. I didn't even know they had chocolate pudding by Godiva, so I'm really excited to taste the chocolate from the oh my God, Godiva. And so I did the same thing with the cold milk. I did, instead of 2 cups, I did 1.5 cups per box, but I did 2 boxes, so it was 3 cups. Then I have it ready to go. And the next layer, what we're gonna do is you're gonna get an 8 ounce of cream cheese, leave it out for a little bit room temperature, and then you're gonna mix it. I start mixing it because you know what, cream cheese, I learned by doing cheesecakes, you really have to take your time and mixing it. So let me put the mixer on. I already got it pretty much mixed. And I can believe I have it at a 6. Yeah, about between a 4 and a 6. Have it mixing. Then while this is, let it go, beat it a good, I say, to be honest with you, I say 5 minutes, but she didn't say how long, but I've been doing cream cheese and I know that it needs to be mixed pretty well. Then the next thing you're going to do is get 1 cup of powdered sugar, and we're going to add that in here. So give me 1 moment. There we go. We're going to add 1 cup. If you don't want it sweet, do less. Do about 1/2 cup. We'll put that in there. Let's mix that up again with it. Oh, and then we need 1 cup of Cool Whip, which I got my 1 cup of Cool Whip. Let's put that also in there before I forget. And this is going to be the first layer that you're going to put on this crust. And I remember making this dessert so long ago, but I thought it was called something else. So, but I could be wrong. Let's try this out. Put this back pocket and let's mix this all together. I thought this dessert was called Better Than Sex when growing up, but this one's called Sex in a Pan. So let's keep mixing it. Give it just a few more seconds. Perfect, it looks good to me. We'll just whip it just a little bit more. Get it more whippy. I'm going to show you what it looks like in just a second. That looks good. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, look how pretty this looks. Oh, if I can get this out. Okay. Look how pretty. Look how, that looks pretty, huh? Then we're going to put this on top of it. Again, it's really important that this is cool. So let's go ahead and put this in. I don't want to waste it. There. Let me just wrap a little bit more. Okay. Then let me grab this and put that in here. And then we're just going to spread it. It's hard to spread. Just spread it a little bit more. And this is going to be the first layer. And then we're going to layer it with the vanilla. And then we're going to layer it with the chocolate. And layering it. I'll show y'all in a minute what it's going to look like. Just a second. Okay, I'm almost done. Let's get the other side. And layer it. In there. Sorry, there's just a little bit more left. Let's get that in here. We don't want to miss anything, especially when it comes to cream cheese and whipped cream. So that's good. Oh, okay, so that looks really good to me, and I'll show you in a second. So I got the cream cheese on the bottom with the whipping cream and the powdered sugar, remember. Then the next thing we're going to do is get the vanilla pudding. Let's put the vanilla pudding in. And again, we're just going to layer this in on here. Vanilla goes. And I guess if you don't like vanilla, I bet you for chocolate and probably goes good with banana. I bet you chocolate and banana probably be good. Now see, it says she said in here 5.1 ounce. This is 2 boxes, and I think this was plenty for 18 for the 13 by 9 pan. So I think it looks pretty. Okay. And the next layer is going to be the chocolate. Woohoo! I can't wait to try this chocolate. I didn't know they had chocolate. Look at all that chocolate. So let's put the chocolate on. Next. I'm just going to put some little dabs everywhere real quick. And then spread it out in just a second. And I think Mama's going to like this one. Especially when I tell her it's sex in the pan. She's going to tell me she still got it at 92 years old. She's such a hoot. So give me 1 moment. A little bit more chocolate. Oh my gosh. Everybody has to like chocolate now and then. There's some people that don't like chocolate. I can understand that too. And I think next time I'm going to double the chocolate. Looks pretty. Let me get the rest of this chocolate. Okay. So my chocolate is in here now. And let's see if I can show y'all something, what I want to show y'all. If you look at it, you can see the layers. You can see the cookie, then you'll see the cheese, then you'll see the vanilla, and then you'll see the chocolate. But we're not finished yet. We still have to put the whipped cream on top. You know, everybody likes whipped cream with sex in the pan, so let's add our whipped cream. So I let the whipped cream out, and what I did is kind of stir it. This one has more. And then I'm going to get this and then put the whipped cream on top. Let's see. Now with the whipped cream, she said 1 cup, mixing it with the what you call it, with the cream cheese, and then 2 cups on top. I think you need more than 2 cups because, you know, you see me, I'm not even measuring. I just want to make sure it's all covered. So I bought 2 of these 8-ounce ones. So see, that's 1 8-ounce that I used. Well, not actually, it's a little bit more because I got some of the other one and opened it up and was mixing it so it would be smooth to put it on. So let me get this second box. I'll put you right there. The second one, Cool Whip. And put that on. So you're going to need 2 of these. I don't care what she put. And the lady whose recipe I'm using, her name is Jocook.com. So I'm putting more. You can say no to whipped cream. Boy, if I had time, you know what I would have done for a topping? I would have got chocolate covered strawberries, dipped them, let it sit, and then slice them and put them on top. Now that will be awesome. But I'm following this recipe. That's what I would have done. But I'm following somebody else's recipe to see how it tastes. But again, I never used her recipe at all. Oh my gosh, it looks good. Pretty, huh? Then, once you're finished with all that, then you can do shaved chocolate on top, or you can use some little mini chocolate chips. But I did take out some chocolate, so let me see if I can shave this. This is the side. Let me get some. Oh, shaving looks pretty on top. Let's shave it. I like this shaver. I got this shaver from Amazon. It's a pretty shaver. I love it. So let's shave some chocolate. Oh, it's pretty good. Should we add more chocolate? You can say no. Just a little bit more on the side. So this is what it looks like with just a chocolate. And then you're supposed to put this in the refrigerator, I believe she said, for, she said for a couple of hours, and then serve it. Oh, and then I got some little chocolate chips. So you can put chocolate chips on there. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of chocolate chips. I just want to see what it looks like. But with a little bit of, oh my gosh, that looks pretty. With some chocolate chips. A little bit more. Okay, let me show you what I have now. This is what it looks like. Is that pretty? That's pretty, huh? So again, the bottom is the crust with the pecans. The second layer is you're going to make the cream cheese with the Cool Whip. The next layer is the vanilla. The next layer of that's chocolate, whipped cream. Shave your chocolate or put chocolate chips, whatever you want to top it. Or if you don't have any of that, you know at the store how they have that liquid chocolate. Maybe put some liquid chocolate on top of it to make a pretty design. So let's taste it, even though it says 2 hours, but it's pretty chilled, I think. But I'll put it in there. Give me 1 moment. I'm going to move some of this mess around. I don't know if I can see really well. Let me move some of this. So you can actually see it. So let's get that out of my way. And let's taste it. Try it all the way down. So you get that little cookie too. Oh my gosh. Do you see it? The chocolate, the vanilla, the crust. And let me taste it. Yum, can't wait. This is really good. I think this is a great dessert, especially a summertime dessert. Or to show someone you love them, be a good one. I think it would be kind of odd if I send this over to my kids with the name of it called Sex in a Pan. But indulge in chocolate. This is really a great dessert. I'm going to put this recipe on my Facebook page at Recipe Amateur Investigator Group. Make sure you see that on Facebook. Make sure you go to the group page or follow me on YouTube at Recipe Amateur Investigator. Hit subscribe, hit like, leave me a nice comment, and then you can make sex in the pan too and show someone how much you love them. Thank you for coming into my kitchen. I'll see you this weekend where I'm going to make some new desserts for St. Patty's Day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.